Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I'm still offering for the month of June this special offer called Inside Out, and it's a reading that was created to kind of mirror here a little bit of this theme of the Gemini season we are currently on, which is all about duality and contrast. So if you would like to know more about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Instagram and Facebook pages. So Gemini, I do feel like this mid-month there's a sense of liberation that some of you are seeking. Some of you have been, let's say, held back so far by a certain amount of judgment. I'm not sure if this judgment has been of your own doing. So if you have been judging yourself severely or harshly, being very self-critical about how things have been so far, or displeased by maybe the lack of results that some of you have not found, and that you hoped you would in a certain road. Because I do think that some of you Geminis have been pursuing this path, and suddenly you were very assured of this path, but suddenly there was created here a certain amount of doubt that, or you were just presented with more options or other options, and suddenly you were not as assured of that path you were currently on. Of course, that this is symbolic for anything in your life that you were pursuing in this very direct and again certain way, like a relationship or a job or an idea, a project, a friendship, an avenue of some sorts, and then suddenly there's this doubt about it, and you're faced with a decision to either go one way or another, or leave something behind and pursue something new. I do think that some of you Geminis want this complete change of lifestyle. It's not just about one thing. For some of you during this mid-month, you are presented with an opportunity to break free from some sort of situation that has been inhibiting your free spirit, which is the Fool energy. This is your main opportunity, and the Fool as a main opportunity really talks about you being able to dance to your own, to the tune of your own soul, which means that I feel like some of you Geminis have not been either as I think that some of you have not been living up to the inner truth that you carry inside, or some of you have been just kind of in this very heavy karmic force energy. It's like something really heavy, circling around you, your energy, your life, the circumstances that brought this confrontation with a need to be reborn, possibly into a new stage of being, where again you would allow this free spirit to be much more active, or have a more active role in the awakening life. I think that some of you have been trying to contain this Fool energy, leaving me, it's like giving it life only inwards, right? And then outwards, maybe trying to present yourself as a character that maybe it's not in sync with that same belief systems you have kind of blooming inside of you for a while. And so I think that some of you just it's like popping a bubble here, and it's time to break free, be liberated, to not take life as seriously maybe as some of you have been. I also feel like some of you may be judged, or you are currently being judged, or maybe you will face judgment over this mid-month of June, about this lifestyle that you are, this journey, this adventure, this newness, this behavior change that some of you are displaying. you know, your challenge will be judgment. So your challenge will be, you know, of course, outside forces kind of condemning you for what you are currently trying to do. Or if it's not about others judging you, it might be that you yourself are still torn between one way of being and other. Some of you maybe you want to take a leap, you want to try something, but you may be again afraid of the fall or afraid of consequences. Some of you may be afraid of how your actions afflict or affect others that depend on you or somehow are involved strongly with this process of yours. I think that some of you have, though, been living too much, again, for the outside scope, or there's a little bit of an energy here of duplicity as well during this mid-month. I'm not sure what this duplicity element exactly means, but there's a little bit of ambiguity. Yeah, there's a little bit of sense of you maybe either living a double life or having this double, you know, energy about you and your experiences, like duality, as most Geminis tend to have. But when it's not conscious, it can really make room for a lot of unfortunate situations where some of you, you know, might find deception in your way, or betrayal, or just a lack of support and understanding from others around you, because you were not maybe upfront about this division you were facing. So there's a lot of layers here about this mid-month of June that some of you are trying to gradually, you know, uncover about your own self. It's a period of time that it's very oriented about you and about what you want more than others, especially for Geminis, again, that have been faced with a lot of judgment or a lot of saying of the outside about how you should live your life. If you have been allowing this type of energy, I think that the mid-month of June might be that you put this barrier, this boundary, or you say enough is enough, and you move forward to a new paradigm of existence where you're just more about you, or more about embodying, right? Maybe this new set of values that some of you are just getting to know. I think that some of you might, during this mid-month of June, just get to know something different and really enjoy it and really want to dance with it and explore with it and not care so much. Even if in the other side of you or in your life there are voices telling you to not do something, I think that being that the opportunity is the Fool, the opportunity here is to experiment something. And, you know, the Fool usually is not really, you know, accepted or understood well, because he embarks on a journey, right, that nobody has ever experienced, because it's his own journey, it's his own path in life. So, and we all go through this many times, you know, we want to feel like we are always going to be, you know, accepted, embraced, welcomed, or have company in this path, a purpose in life, things we are meant to discover. But not always is that the case. And so I think that some of you, whatever this newness, this new calling, new adventure, new thing you might be kind of interested in doing, it's really up to you and your judgment and your consciousness. You know, I think that judgment here as a challenge is also, you know, telling you to reach higher, right? Reach a higher state of understanding, you know, rise above the little lower petty vibrations and look down from an upward perspective, so you can really understand what's going on there. Because I think that some of you have been either, you know, feeling small, or feeling like something is shrinking you, or something is taking away this vibration of yours that just want to fly and explore. And, you know, I think that you have been doing this to yourself by accepting, yes, forces to tell you how you should be, how you should behave, how you should go about situations. So kind of putting a boundaries, a set of boundaries between your beliefs and the beliefs of others, or the world, or your place in the world. Just I think that this mid-month of June is very important that you look to situations from a very authentic way, and become that authenticity that is trying to guide you somewhere, because that's the advice as well, is the Six of Swords. Some of you, detach, disconnect from drama. If you can move away, go take a walk, or a break, a getaway in a place where you can just be by your own self, or with people that have a very welcoming, supportive vibration with you. Some of you, this Fool and the Six of Swords during this mid-month of June might be that some of you are presented with an opportunity to go somewhere, to have this trip or this location or experience on the move that might be fascinating to some of you, or might be, an experience that is just going to awaken something in your mind that can be life altering for some of you, in terms of understanding a way or a new direction that maybe some of you haven't seen so far. Some of you, the advice being the Six of Swords is to let things, move in the positive direction they are. Maybe you are thinking the worst about situations, but actually they are moving in a very positive direction. The Six of Swords is a card of movement towards new and better horizons. It's getting away from problems and drama, is healing dynamics that have been harsh, dense, and heavy. So it's kind of this energy of tranquility, where you're just able to be in this calm water, enjoying the scenarios, enjoying the view, and kind of internalizing all of it, and making something new out of previous experiences. I also feel like some of you are just being called to recycle experience. So things that are old, outdated, burdening you, heavy, dark, shady, all things that don't make you feel good. You are being called to either get rid of it if it's possible, or if you can't get rid of it, or if you don't want to because it still carries a certain amount of value, recycle it, renew it, make it something else. I really feel like some of you Geminis can work with, it's like with the hands in this very beautiful way, like creating something, molding something, making something that used to be something specific, and really creating something more beautiful out of it, that it's going to enhance the optimism and the potential that maybe some of you have been not allowing yourselves to explore new things, new potential. So I hope you have a great month, mid-month of June. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Once again, if you would like a personal reading, just email me. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.